I'm trying to get into the darts. I'm struggling, but you know, I've put a bet on it, given a good tip by Andy's Bet Club on Twitter. So I feel like if I'm financially invested in it, I might actually get invested in it. So we shall see. Who knows? It's Rob Cross versus Mervyn King. I tell you what, these players look exactly like me. So I feel like this is a sport I should get into. Like, look at that, man. They're so flashy, but you know, they look like they eat whatever they like, man. Imagine being able to call yourself an athlete and still getting to eat burgers every day. Yes, please. So according to my bet, I want this fella to win. And he kind of reminds me of that dude from Austin Powers. So I'm not entirely sure why I want to support him. The other guy kind of looks like a lovable granddad. So he looks like he's definitely somebody you want to support, but financially it's more beneficial for this fella to win and then go on to get in his spaceship and dominate the world. What do you reckon they did over Christmas? Like, do you reckon they, like, you know, saved themselves? So I'm not having too much of a drink. I've got the World Championships, or I'm not gonna eat that third turkey butty. You know, I'm in training for the World Championships. Or like, nah, these guys can just go ham, can't they? They can just like, yep, sure, pile it on my plate, guys. I just need that arm to be working. I'll just give myself one over in the later on in the night, and I'll be fine. You know, the training done for the day. Oh, man, what I wouldn't give to be there, mate. I'm starting to enjoy this. The commentator just said, being legless is never a good thing in darts. I thought this was a pub game. Legless is what you're supposed to be, isn't it? I don't know actually if I'm supposed to be showing these clips. And it might need to go and research some copyright law. But you know, who cares? Feel bad for the granddad. He looks so frustrated. It's okay, son. You'll get it back. But one thing I would say is, most of the crowd, like, are just talking. They're not even watching. You know the guys who, like, shout out the numbers, like, 180 and all that? Like, do you reckon they have another job? Or is that, like, their only job? All they do is go around the world and shout out the numbers, quick maths in their head, you know? Because that'd be a pretty sick job, like... And also, how much is it paid? Like, sure, travel the world, yeah, but surely you're not getting that much money from just, like, shouting out. I mean, you've got to have a cool voice, obviously. You can't just, you know, being random and doing it. You can't have a voice like mine and shout, 140! You know, it's not going to happen, is it? But, like, fair play, though. Fair play. Ooh. Ooh. He loves 218s, but he only got one. Oh, my fella ain't enjoying life right now. The king is annoyed. Oh, he's gone for a 10. That's a bit young. Double 9. Oh, no. He went for a double 4. Oh, and he got it. Look at that. High performance athletes. Absolutely smashing it, son. 180! Dr. Evil, that's his name. That's who he looks like. He looks like Dr. Evil, man. I don't like rooting for Dr. Evil, but, you know, money is money. This is definitely, like, a perfect sport for, like, your traditional nerds, like maths, drinking, and small levels of exertion. Like, perfect. If you do not like sport, if you don't like exerting yourself too much, get into darts. To be fair, King, although he does look like a granddad, he also looks like what I'd expect an anthropomorphized toad to be. Oh, was that 180? 180! This dude crossed, this Dr. Evil dude is absolutely killing it. Like, oh, the granddad got a leg. Well done, fella. Oh, it's getting interesting now. But yeah, this Rob Cross guy, he feels like a don. He's a don. He's a don of darts. There we go. I'm confused. I'm still confused. Oh, Kingo's coming back. He's remembered that he can play darts. Get in, Tony boy. Although I still won't cross the think, like many sports, if I try to, like, go and play it regularly, I'd probably respect this a hell of a lot more. Like, obviously I respect it. I respect that it's probably, like, I know it's definitely skillful and everything. There's a reason why it's a sport. There's a reason why there's some people that are considered the best in the world and everything. But because I don't think I've played darts a couple of times, like, I probably just don't see it as that difficult. But I know for a fact that if I went and did it, I'd be awful. Like, I'd probably miss the board. So I think sometimes, I don't know about anybody else, but if I go and try something, it gives me much more respect for the sport, and for what it is that sets these athletes, these competitors apart from the average Joes like me that just sit here watching and take the piss out of people on social media and YouTube. But no, not mean. I'm not mean. It's funny, innit? You know, he does look like a toad and he does look like Dr. Evil. To be fair, come on. Is he gonna get it? Come on, Dr. Evil. Austin Powers isn't here to stop you now. Ooh, double four then? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that, my friend. Oh, they're hugging. It looks, to be fair, it looks like a much more friendly sport. Like, all of the darts people look respectful of each other, so fair play. But my man annihilated him. So yeah, I think I could get into it, but I think it'd take some time. I think I'd actually have to properly try and get into it. And to be honest, I've got far too much on. So maybe if I'm at a pub a couple of days, I'll practice my throwing. But other than that, maybe have a trip down to London to the Ali Pali and go and get drunk, which seems to be what most of the fans do anyway. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching my first experience of, like, watching darts. Yeah. See you later.